Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Music Trivia League. Alice and I have been waiting here for you, haven't we, Alice? Yes, we have. We sure have. Oh, you're absolutely right. Well, if you like what you see, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, give us a thumbs down. Either way, have fun. Right, Alice? This music trivia stuff. It's the rough. enjoy the episode. Welcome, everybody, to the Music Trivia League. I'm Ken the Zen, and tonight we have a great match for you, but I can't call that match by myself. We got our big man here, the Bone Man. Johnny, how are you feeling today?
Bone Man's in the house. I got to tell you, Ken the Zen, I'm very excited for this matchup because we have something a little bit different tonight. For the first time, we're going to take a walk on the feminine side. We have two female competitors today. Isn't that a big deal?
Absolutely. I'm very excited to have these ladies on the show, and the league is all about everybody. If you love music, we love you. Which
Absolutely.
also reminds you, if you do love music, make sure you contact us. If you want to be on the show, we'd be glad to interview you.
Absolutely. We want everybody on here. We want complete representation. We also want to talk about that sign behind your shoulder there, Ken the Zen.
Yes, what do we have here? Rent this space. So if you want to rent, if you have a little saying you want to say to somebody and you want to rent this space, just send me an email and we'll see what I can do for you. And apparently we sold one today, and that person loves ribs.
Who loves ribs? Where?
That's
I love ribs too. Don't get me wrong.
That's the great question, but it does say "I love you" ribs. So
who is ribs?
Who is ribs?
Obviously, we have to have ribs on the program, whoever that is.
Maybe one day this ribbed person will come on the show for a good ribbing, as it were.
Oh right. Man!
So we got a great show tonight here, Johnny. Match number 6. Who do we have on the ticket?
We have. This is going to be very, very exciting. We have Danamite.
Oh, I love it.
Danamite will explode on this scene with her knowledge of music history and trivia, but she won't have it easy tonight, Ken the Zen, because she's up against Poppermost.
Poppermost, I love it.
Poppermost versus the Danamite. Now, Poppermost is something of a mystery. You know, Danamite. That name is very in your face. You know, that's like that's an explosive kind of presence. Poppermost is something a little bit more subtle, so we'll see how she works psychologically in this match. It's always interesting to watch new players come into the game.
It is absolutely true that you're saying that, and it's fun that people have their names, and it really is a reflection of their personality. Like myself, it's Ken the Zen, and it's not because Zen rhymes with Ken. I assure you.
No, it's not that.
And you're, I mean, you've got bones, so you are the Bone Man. Right?
And I'm strange, man. Very strange. But does this mean that Poppermost is an expert on pop music?
I am not sure about that. You know what we'll have to do? Let's bring in Poppermost and ask her.
Let's find out.
All right, just 1 second here. Well, hello to you, Poppermost. How are you doing today?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. It's nice to see you.
It's great to see you.
So, we're desperate to know whether Poppermost as a name means you're an expert on pop music.
Unfortunately not.
Tell us about the Poppermost name.
Poppermost, it's a semi-obscure Beatles reference, I guess. In the early days of the Beatles, anytime the guys would get discouraged and, you know, they'd be feeling down about things, maybe not, you know, where they were wanting to be yet with their success, John would try to make them feel better. He'd say, "Come on, boys, where are we going?" They'd say, "Oh, to the top." Johnny would say, "Yeah, to the toppermost of the Poppermost." And that was kind of their little cheer to get.
The toppermost of the Poppermost. Ken the Zen, we're going to need to keep that in mind if and when music ever opens up again.
Well, I'll be quite prepared for that eventuality.
We're going to the toppermost of the Poppermost. Well, we're glad you are here today. And we are excited about what you bring. If you're throwing arcane Beatles references out, then you probably have some deep knowledge that we're going to mine and see what we can get from you.
Let's hope so.
She's very confident, Ken the Zen. She looks
Yeah,
like she's ready to go.
I love the confidence on this lady. Well, speaking of confidence, perhaps we should bring in her competition and see how she's doing tonight. All right, and here we have Danamite.
Hey!
How are you doing today?
Good. How are you guys?
Oh, I'm doing great.
It's so nice to see you again. It's been a while.
Thank you. It has been a long time. Last time I saw you, I don't think I was feeling so well, but I'm really happy to see you when I'm feeling great, and
Yes.
and you're looking great. So, yay! Finally,
you.
we're both 100%.
Yes. Awesome. I know we're not all like war torn by the weeks of not sleeping.
Yes,
Especially-
touring is a blessing for sure.
Yeah. Yes.
So, what have you been doing with
Oh
your
my
time,
God.
Danamite, since the COVID happened?
Spending a lot of my time on the couch, binging Netflix, and the rest of the time working on music. That's about it.
Now, you recently signed a recording contract.
I did.
Does that mean you're working on an album at this moment?
Yes. Oh my God. It's actually the whole album's written. Now we're working on everything else that goes with it.
You're working on hiring 2 session trivia hosts to come in.
Totally. Yes.
All
Yeah.
right.
I'm so excited. I'm super excited.
We are excited for you. We had the pleasure of playing with you last year on a little tour across the country. It's where we got to meet you. And we are stoked to have you here throwing down on this program.
I'm so
today.
excited to be here. This is so much fun, even though I'm going to tank on this, but it's going to be fun.
Everybody says that, but you know what? In every match we've had so far, somebody won.
There you go.
I love it. I love the aggressive front with the Danamite and the tanking and all that stuff. She's come prepared for war.
It's a ploy.
I'm prepared with my flashcards. There's nothing on them. I mean, just to write down.
All right, Johnny, what do you think
All right.
about getting this match on the road here?
Let's get it on.
Okay, let's get Poppermost back in the game. All right, hello, ladies, and Johnny, why don't you tell them the rules of round number 1?
Okay, trivia fans, round 1 is the top 10s, which means each question is about a song that is charted in the Billboard Top 10. There are 10 questions in the round, each worth 1 point. Players have 15 seconds to write down their answers to the questions. They will then reveal their answers to the world so we can all find out who's a shining star and who's out of touch. If you're ready, let's play the top 10s.
Fantastic. All right, Poppermost, are you ready to play?
As ready as I'll ever be, Ken.
Oh, I love that. Danamite, how are you feeling right now?
I'm so scared right now.
So scared?
Perfect.
All right, well, I hope you brought your water wings because we're jumping in.
Okay. Let's do
Okay,
this.
question number 1. This song is a Paul McCartney and Michael Jackson duet, and it went to the tops of the charts in 1984. Jackson's sister, LaToya, was also in the video along with Linda McCartney. Name that song. Right. This is absolutely one of my favorite music videos, John. I watch it plenty of times.
Have you ever been in a Michael Jackson video?
I don't know if I've been in a Michael Jackson video, but I've certainly been bad. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Poppermost, what was your answer?
I didn't know, so I
Nothing?
just guessed Ben.
Oh, that's a
Totally
lovely.
knew it was wrong.
Well, it's a lovely, ode to a rat, but not this time. Danamite, what was your answer?
Green Ivory.
Oh, I'm sorry, that was
No!
incorrect. But that was
Ah!
it was close. Paul McCartney and Stevie Wonder. The
Oh,
song
yes.
was "Say Say Say."
Say. Didn't you cover that one, Danamite? No?
I did not. I have
Well,
not
you
covered
should.
that. Say my name, maybe my Destiny's Child.
All right.
Close. All right. Question number 2.
All right, we got the first one out of the way. Now we can
All right.
relax. All right, question number 2. Roy Orbison had a top 4 song in 1961 with this title track from his 3rd album.
All right. We got to play a little bit of Roy Orbison in the last year, haven't we, John? That was pretty nice.
We did. Roy covered that Van Halen song.
He did for sure. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Danamite, what was your answer?
Pretty Women.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Poppermost.
Dreams.
Oh, I'm sorry, girls. 0 for 2. It was crying
Oh, that was
Aw.
or crying,
my second
perhaps.
answer.
2 questions in, the crying might be starting, Ken the Zen.
It might be happening.
Crying on the inside.
He wrote that song specifically for us in this game right now.
Exactly.
Might be true. Might be true. Question number 3. In 1980, Willie Nelson lamented about touring in this top hit. Oh, John,
We played this one, didn't we, Ken the Zen?
we had the luxury of playing this song also.
We did play it.
It's almost like we're giving our resume to this musician who's hiring.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Danamite, what did you have there?
On the road again?
On the Road Again is correct.
Yes!
For 1.
Beautiful. Poppermost.
I didn't know. I don't
No
know
such-
much about Willie Nelson.
Well, I'll tell you. He's the king. I love Willie Nelson. I got to see him twice in concert.
Oh.
Once I got asked to sit down because my cowboy hat was getting in the way of the view of the people behind me. If you can believe that.
Oh boy.
$300 for tickets. I don't
Oh
think
my
so.
God.
Question number 4.
Can you tell them to stand up?
Yeah.
We got Danamite on the board, folks. The goose egg is broken. 1-0 going into question number 4. According to the Supremes, circa 1966, you can't hurry what?
Clearly in the 60s, they didn't have skip the dishes where you have to hurry everything. Right. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Poppermost.
Love.
Love. Did you write
Love
it
for
down?
1.
Did you write it down by any chance?
Yes.
Yeah, just so we could see it. That's all. Just. Oh yeah, love it. Okay. Danamite.
Love.
Love
is
for 1.
love is the answer. No question
We're both on the board at 2-1. Now, doesn't that feel good?
That's right. All-
Much
all-
better.
All we need is love here, Bone Man.
All we need is love. That's what
Where's
we're all
my
about.
wine?
Question number 5. Meredith Brooks had a chart topper with this 1997 song.
I saw Meredith Brooks live, Ken the Zen, and she's a great guitar player. Did you know that?
I did not know that, but I know that
Really?
she was something that she alluded to herself. We'll find out that in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Danamite. What do you
I have no
there?
idea.
No answer. Poppermost?
No
Oh,
answer.
Guys.
you
Make fun of
girls.
friend.
It was the big B word, if you know what that is.
Oh.
Oh, I literally just watched the pop-up music video to this like 2 nights ago.
It's just because it was too close. It was too close in time. Your recall wasn't there yet.
Wow,
You'll know
okay.
tomorrow. You'll give me a call.
That is
Be
so
a-
sad.
Bitch.
So sad. Yes.
All right.
Sorry.
Question number 6, ladies.
Question number 6. In this 1983 smash, the Pretenders put us back on the what?
Fantastic. Preparation to this match, I actually watched her perform this, I think, in the last couple of months. It was on YouTube last night.
How was it?
Yeah, it was pretty good. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Poppermost, what did you have for that?
Chain game.
Chain game. What do we got?
Absolutely. And Danamite.
Chain gang.
Chain
Woo!
gang. Is Poppermost, is that what you had written down there? Chain gang?
Yeah.
Okay.
Chain game.
Okay. Just
Yep.
my,
No,
my,
hold-
my old aging eyes. Oh, I think it's because it's gang. Gang.
Oh
gang.
crap!
Like a posse of badasses. A
Right.
gang.
Oh shoot.
Sorry.
No, I knew that too. Oh,
almost,
that's
almost slipped that one
Oh,
past us,
that's
Poppermost,
right, yeah,
with your
Sorry.
arcane Beatles references.
okay.
That puts it 3-1 to Danamite,
Still a close
but
game.
not to worry. There's lots of points left to play for.
Yes.
Question number 7. The summer of 1988 saw the return of Cheap Trick to the mainstream when they released this Elvis cover. Name that song. In the strange world of serendipity, I actually just played this on the guitar today for some reason.
Did you?
Yeah.
I didn't.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Danamite.
No answer.
No Elvis song for you. Poppermost.
I guessed a little less conversation.
Oh, a little more action. I'm afraid it's incorrect though.
No.
And it's Don't Be Cruel.
Don't
Ah.
be cruel.
That's right.
To be fair, both Elvis and Cheap Trick are probably a little bit before your time for both of you.
Thank you.
Maybe. I think it's right in my time.
Mine too. Elvis.
Can we get bonus points if we sing a whole verse of the song?
No, but we'd love you to do it anyways.
Entertainment points are valueless, but you know,
Points.
We should introduce style points.
Yes.
You know?
There you go.
I do like style points.
All right, we have 3-1 still. Let's move on to question 8. You're the One That I Want is sung by Olivia Newton-John in which 1978 musical?
Oh, yeah. I will say that this was my daughter's first purchase of an LP was the soundtrack.
Yes.
Really?
Me and your daughter would get along.
Yeah, yeah.
I was in the play in grade 7.
Were you?
You were. Which character?
Who do you think I played? Who'd you guess?
Kinnicky. Oh,
I
I'm
say
just kidding.
close.
That's a Grease
Very
reference.
close.
I don't know. I don't know who you would play. You're kind of a badass, so I'd say Rizzo, but
That's
not sure.
exactly who I played.
Ratso.
boy, I know my stuff.
She's got one of
Fantastic.
the best songs in that, I think.
She sure did. Look at
me
me.
on Sanjity.
The Worst Things I Could Do.
Oh, that's yes,
Good
that's
song.
beautiful song. Beautiful song.
Yeah.
And Danamite, what did you have written down there? Grease is the word.
Grease for peace.
Oh yeah, that was one of my faves.
Oh, and Grease also. Fantastic.
Grease
I
is
love it.
in.
I love it.
We have a 4-2 match.
Question number 9. Kendrick Lamar had a big song in the summer of 2017. Name that tune.
Oh my.
What did I tell you about modern music,
Okay.
Ken?
Oh, 2017 was in the past, my dear. And we gotta spread this around a little bit too. A little bit. And Kendrick Lamar, I mean.
Oh, I listened to the song so many times and I can't remember.
Right, well, we're gonna
Dynamite's struggling over there.
Oh, I am struggling.
We'll start with you, Poppermost. What did you have written down?
I don't even know who he
Nothing?
is.
No, I don't
That's
know much either.
incorrect. Sorry.
Dynamite, did you pull
Can't.
it? Oh, 2017, that summer hit song was Humble.
Huh.
Dana, can you give us a verse? Dynamite?
That answer humbled me.
Oh, snap.
Okay.
No, I cannot. I'm not.
Half a point for comedy. So we come to the final question of round 1. Dynamite leads 4-2. And the question is, for all of you modern music lovers, the Jonas Brothers made their return to the top of the charts with this 2019 hit song.
Jonas Brothers. I had the great fortune of seeing this band live in concert.
Did they play Bop?
Twice. No, they didn't. They missed that one.
Hmm.
That was their uncle's band, I think.
Oh,
I would
okay.
have known who did Bop.
Rats. Story of my life. All right, in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dynamite. What did you have?
Is it What a Man's Gotta Do?
Oh, I'm afraid that is incorrect.
Oh,
And Poppermost, nothing.
No.
No, if you're not a Jonas Brothers fan, I suggest you listen to Love Bug, and it is a great song. It's a great song. I swear Paul McCartney wrote it and they stole it. I don't know. Anyways, this question, the answer was Sucker.
I know
Sucker.
Right? I have seen this music video as well. I am guilty. I am a Jonas Brothers fan. So
I am as well.
yeah, I totally.
Did your daughter get you into them?
Maybe I got my daughter into them.
Yeah, like
It was an excuse for me to
Yeah.
buy the records. For sure. All right. Well, that's the end of round number 1, John. How are we doing?
we got a 4-2 score with Dynamite in the lead. We're going to frame this as a defensive battle.
Okay.
Okay.
Very cagey, low scoring,
Love it.
everybody's on the defensive here. We have Danamite up 4-2, but what's interesting now, though, is that we come to round number 2, where there are a lot more points on the line.
Absolutely.
Ken, should we tell them the rules?
Yeah, absolutely. So round number 2. So no worries, Poppermost. You're only 2 points behind. So that's only one question in round 2. So it's a really tight game. Don't get discouraged. And in this next round, this is where everything comes together or usually falls apart for a player. Johnny, why don't you tell these ladies about round number 2?
And now it's time for round 2, which means it's time to die. In this round, the questions hinge on a twist of fate. Players roll a die, and each number corresponds to questions about one of 4 bands, the roller's choice, or the opponent's choice. There are 4 questions for each player in the round. Correct answers are worth 2 points each. Now, if fate isn't pressure enough, opponents can steal questions in time to die. So if a player gets a question wrong, 2 points can very quickly go the other way. But with a little help from their lucky stars, our players will be dancing in the street and not left wondering what could have been. So if you're ready, it's time to die.
All right. So here we are, round number 2. And Danamite, since you are in the lead, you get to choose whether you roll first or roll second. But before you do that, I will tell you the 4 bands that are in this category.
Okay.
So it might help with your decision. So this match, we have the Zombies, ABBA, Fleetwood Mac, or the Beatles. So would you like to roll first or defer?
Let's roll.
Oh, let's roll. And you did not have a die, so for me, it's time to tell you it's time to die. Here we go. And you received a number 4. Johnny, what does 4 correspond to?
According to my rubric, that means Fleetwood Mac, Ken the Zen.
Oh, Fleetwood Mac.
One of my favorites.
Absolutely. I know John and I have listened to a bunch of Fleetwood Mac while we were on the road together. Let's check out those harmonies and such.
I really love Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah.
I do too.
All right. So, Dana,
So if I love them enough.
are you ready for question number 1? Now, remember,
Ready.
Poppermost, you can steal if Dana is incorrect.
Okay.
Question number 1. Fleetwood Mac has seen a few band member changes over the years, but during their super successful period, the band consisted of which 5 band members?
Okay. Do you want me to say them or write them down?
You could just say them.
Okay. Stevie Nicks,
Mhm.
Chrissy McVie,
Yep.
Fleetwood, Mick Fleetwood, and Lindsey Buckingham.
That's
And
4.
one more.
And
Don't forget the bass player, man.
oh my god, I know this. Oh, this is horrible.
Uh-oh. I will have to count you down.
Oh
5,
no.
4, 3.
John McVie.
Just in the nick of time.
Just at the wire.
Wowzers.
0.5 seconds on the clock. A buzzer beater from Danamite for 2 points.
Yeah,
Oh my
good
god,
job.
that was scary.
Okay, question number
Wow.
2.
Was she going to be rattled or is she going to be confident now?
Well,
That's
she
the
just-
question.
She just killed it under pressure, so she's going to be good to go.
That's true. That's true. She didn't break there. Question number 2. 1978 saw Fleetwood Mac win a Grammy for Album of the Year. Name that album.
Okay, they won an album.
1978.
Rumors?
Rumor
Ding,
has
ding,
it
ding.
for 2.
Yes.
Winner. Dynamite dinner.
That
Love it.
puts Danamite up 8-3. She's crushing. The
Okay, now I'm
Fleetwood
getting
Mac.
nervous, you guys. Too much
Okay.
pressure.
Well, the pressure's really on because question number 3 is right here for you.
Okay.
Released in 1990, after Lindsey Buckingham's departure from the band, Fleetwood Mac released this album, which only had one top 40 song on it.
Oh.
1990 record without Mr. Buckingham. Did you ever listen to this record, John, or was it past your time?
I'm sure I have at some point. I tend to go back to the kind of great hits
Yeah, me too.
of the
course.
Mac.
Okay. Well, in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, Dynamite.
Don't know.
That is incorrect, I'm afraid. No.
That is definitely incorrect.
Miss Poppermost, do you have a steal? Would you like to hear the question again, or
No, I don't know.
you're not sure? Okay.
No.
The album was Behind the Mask.
Behind the
Oh,
Mask.
no, let me got that.
Behind the Mask.
Which Fleetwood Mac song from Rumors was the only song to be written by all 5 band
Chain.
members? You
Oh.
didn't even let me get the question out.
Yeah.
Wow, sure.
You cannot break the chain. That's a great song.
That's a good song. Yeah.
That is a great song with that dirty bass right in the middle. Love it.
Yeah.
Dirty bass.
I love
Ken
dirty
Zen loves
bass.
dirty bass. Poppermost, you have your opportunity to get right back into this game,
All right.
and it's time to die.
Yikes.
All right, so
Okay,
roll
that means I
dice and
roll.
let us-
You
yeah,
roll.
let's see what we
All
got.
right, here we go. That's a 4 again. So that was
So 4, we'll have to roll again then.
okay.
Any other number?
2.
2.
Do-do.
For 2, we have zombies.
The zombies.
Oh, here we go.
All right, here we go. So question number 1, category of the zombies. The Zombies are an English rock band formed in 1962. Name the 2 singers who switch off lead vocals for the group.
Colin Blunstone and oh gosh, Chris White sang on a few.
I'm gonna have to go.
Paul Atkinson.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm afraid that's incorrect. Danamite, would you like to try a steal?
No.
No such thing? Okay, so
I
it's
would not.
Colin Blunstone and Rod Argent.
Rod Argent, keyboard player.
Is it Argent or Argent?
Argent, I think.
Je ne
Yeah,
sais
probably.
pas.
Je ne sais quoi.
Okay.
Mais où sont les passagers? Question number 2 in the Zombies. Viva Las Vegas, baby. The Zombies only saw 1 single reach the top of the American charts. Name this 1969 song.
1969. Time of the season.
Time of the season is
For
correct.
2,
Nice.
Poppermost breaks the slide. Well done.
Okay. Question number 3 in the Zombies. Name the Zombies' debut album released in 1965.
Begin here.
Again, here is correct. And you went with the
2.
UK version, which is fantastic. And then they also renamed it here for the American audience, which was called The Zombies.
The
Good job.
Zombies. Yes, I knew that too.
Good job.
We have a 10-7 match, Ken the Zen.
10-7.
Getting close.
I think I have-
Poppermost climbing in. You question 4.
All right, here we go.
In 2016, Rod Argent would perform the songs She's Not There and Time of the Season while being on tour as a member of which other band?
Argent.
Is that your final answer?
It is.
Ken the Zen?
I'm afraid that is incorrect. In 2016, although he did have that band, he was traveling in the Ringo Starr's All-Star Band.
Oh, no way. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Cool.
We didn't give Danamite a chance to steal that, Ken the Zen. Could you have stolen that, Danamite?
Yeah, would you have stolen that, Dan?
I honestly don't know much about the Zombies at all.
You're missing out. They're
I'm
a
really
great
glad that I
band.
didn't
Yeah.
have those questions.
I've been checking them out the last few days, just preparing myself for this match, and super
Okay.
cool.
I will check them
60s
out.
Super cool
Yeah.
60s stuff. That's what you're into,
Ahead of their time, too, I think.
for sure. They're
Yeah.
they're part of that British invasion, but their sound was different.
They sounded
bit
very like
darker.
67. Like,
It was cool.
you know, it's hard to believe that they came out. They were like on par with like early Beatles.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. So that comes to the end of round number 2. Now, John, I have a score of 10 to 6. But the good news is round number 2 is over, and we're going to find out who the winner of this match is real soon once John gets to reading rules round 3.
Round 3 is where we find out who's the best of the best. There are 3 questions for each player in the round, each related to one of the top 600 albums of all time as listed by Rolling Stone magazine. The round begins with each player picking 3 numbers between 1 and 20. These are the questions they will answer. The wrinkle in this round is that players will assign a point value of 2, 3, or 5 points to each question once they hear which album the question is about. The player with the lowest score always receives the next question. And since we believe in mercy in the Music Trivia League, if a player is mathematically eliminated, the round and this wicked game are over. So this is it. Who's the gambler? Who's the smooth operator? And who's simply the best of the best?
I'm ready.
All right.
Ready.
Poppermost, you're good to go? All right. So we sit here with Danamite in the 10-6 lead, which means, Dana, you get to pick your 3 numbers first. What would you like? 1 to 20.
All right. 3, 7, and 18.
3, 7, and 18. Fantastic.
Spread them around. All right.
And Poppermost, what do you have?
2, 8, and 14.
All right.
Keeping them all even. Keeping it very balanced there.
I like that. I like that. All right. So since Dana is in the lead, Poppermost, you're going to have to get 4 points at least before Danamite even answers a question. Okay?
Okay.
So
All
we'll
right,
start
we have
with
a
your first one, which was number 2.
10-6 game. So, Poppermost, this question relates to the Los Lobos album, How Will the Wolf Survive? Is that going to be 2, 3, or 5 points for you?
2.
2 points on Los Lobos. The question: this album was named after an article titled, Where Can the Wolf Survive? Which magazine was that article from?
I don't know. Rolling Stone.
Oh,
Good guess. Not quite. Ken the Zen?
I'm afraid that answer was National Geographic.
Ah.
Yes, where can the wolf survive?
Where Can the Wolf Survive? And the Noose Titans on Poppermost. 10-6.
The wolves may have survived on a lot of people's biceps in the 1980s. You think about that.
I don't want to
plenty of
think
people
about
that
that.
have that tattoo. No. Have I got it? No, not this time. All right, I'm afraid that was incorrect. So we'll go to question number 8. You're still trailing by 4.
Still trailing by 4. This question is related to Steely Dan's pretzel logic. Is this going to be a 3 or a 5-pointer for you?
3.
3 points to pull you back to 10-9. Here we go.
Okay.
Pretzel Logic contains Steely Dan's highest ranking song, peaking at number 4 on the charts. What is that song?
I'm not sure.
You may kick yourself when you hear the answer to this one.
Okay.
Ken the Zen?
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And that answer was Ricky, don't lose that number.
Ricky, don't lose that number. Oh, speaking of numbers, you still have 5 to play for, which would put you in the lead. If you can answer the next question, which is question 14, how are you feeling? This is a make or break moment.
Oh, here we go.
This is it.
All comes down
And
to this.
It all comes down to question 14, which is related to the Wailers' Catch a Fire. It's a Catch a Fire record by Bob Marley and the Wailers. How's your reggae?
Not so swell.
Come on. It ain't no
It's not so
tingle.
good, man. We don't do the reggae. Okay. Well, here we go. This album was the first for the Wailers to be released on which record label? Catch a Fire was released on which record label?
No idea. Decca, I'll say.
I'm afraid that is incorrect. The answer was Island Records, which means that we do have a winner here. And Danamite, you are it.
Danamite.
Congratulations to you.
That was fun. That was super fun.
I mean, you crushed round 2. That was the big difference maker. 6 points right there, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
When the
10 to
die
6.
when the die rolls your way, it makes a huge difference. What were you thinking after round 1? Now you were up 4-2.
I was
Getting it-
thinking, don't roll zombies.
Ah.
I would have
Right.
not gone very well.
Your thinker was listening to you. So
Yeah.
that's good. That's
Yeah,
great
right.
quality.
no, that was super fun. Yay.
Absolutely. So you're a winner. Congratulations. How are you feeling now? Is it a relief?
I'm gonna go get a glass of wine now. I can come down.
I love it.
Have that in general, and yeah, it's
I love
super
it.
fun.
You got the wine, I got the time.
That's right.
Danamite.
That's
You
right.
got the wine. I got the time.
Well, I want to say congratulations to you, Dana, for getting your first victory here in Music Trivia League.
Thanks for inviting me on. This was so fun.
Absolutely. I hope your shoulders are dropping a little bit. You're relaxed and get yourself ready because we'd love to have you back. And hopefully you'll come back.
Definitely. Yes.
Fantastic.
All
All right,
right.
my dear,
Thank
we're
you,
going to let
guys.
you go, and we'll see
Okay.
you next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks.
Chaz.
And now we have the second place winner right here, and that is Poppermost. How are you feeling?
You're so kind. Second place winner.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's only one.
I'll take
that's
that.
only one below the first winner. So
It's better than I thought I'd do,
Oh.
to be honest.
well, congratulations to you for being happy and smiling, and that's fantastic. That's what
Aw,
we're all about
it
here.
was fun.
Yeah.
Hey, it takes
Thank you for having
takes
me.
a lot of courage to step up and jump into a game like this. So we salute you for that.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely. So now, unfortunately, you're 0-1. But are you going to make more room in your time for maybe some more Music Trivia League, or is this
Yeah,
like?
I'd play again. No, I'd
Yeah.
play again. I'd have to do a little brushing up on my trivia skills.
Well, there was
but
only
it's
there was
fine,
only a
though.
couple of things. That's all. It just didn't work out for you. And that best of the best round is well, that's why it's called that. It's extremely tough. Those albums, a lot of the albums I've never heard of, let alone listened to. So I have some
Yeah,
brushing
no,
up to
I
do
always say
myself.
I know a little about a lot of bands, but a lot about very few bands.
That's exactly what we're looking for right here. I love it. Yeah, because we're so diverse, right? We go from 1955 right up to 2019. So if you have like a niche
Right.
time period, it's a little bit more difficult. But if the questions do land in that period, well, smooth sailing.
Exactly.
A lot has to do with just the numbers that roll up, and if you catch a lucky break on the final round. So didn't go your way this time doesn't mean it won't go your way next time. So we do hope you will come back.
Oh, that's right. For sure I will.
Excellent.
All right. Well, we're going to say goodbye to you, Poppermost. Thanks so much for being on the show.
Bye.
And we'll
Thanks
see
for
you next
playing.
Thanks for
time.
having me. Okay, take care.
All right. Well, Mr. Boneman, there we have
Wow.
it. Match number 6, 10-6 score. How'd you feel
Yeah.
about that game?
You know what? They were both really great in round 2.
Mhm.
Usually we've seen that round kind of makes or breaks the game, and they kept it pretty
Yes.
close in there. It's Poppermost had trouble with the first round this time. And I think once you there are points to play for, but once you kind of fall behind in round 1, it can be tricky to get it back, especially if your opponent rolls one of her bands in round 2. So
Absolutely.
tough circumstances for Poppermost today.
It's true, and it's a bit of a tragedy too. You get after that first round, if it didn't quite go your way, then your confidence is sunk, and then Danamite, being bold, decided to go first and really racked up those points, which I'm sure
Right.
Poppermost didn't help her psyche at all.
No.
And then she did do pretty well. I think she would have got another one of those zombies questions correct, but I think the nerves were getting to her. And then round 3, it's the killer.
Yep.
Decides it all.
It's very much a mental game, and if you've had it a little bit battered going into round 3, it can be hard to maintain your focus and pull that back around. So, that's the way it goes. But it comes with experience, I think. So Poppermost may pop up on the next, no pun intended, may pop her up on the next match, understand the lay of the land, and do a whole lot better, things roll her way.
There's no question about that. Well, it did end up being a 4-point match. It was close.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, again, Poppermost just did not come through in the third round. But maybe next time in the third round, now that these questions are removed, maybe some more zombies questions will be in there.
Could happen.
Never know. That's the
Could
Music
happen.
Trivia League. Could be anything
is.
from Elvis to Bruno Mars.
You could indeed.
We just don't know. Well, with that, I just want to say thank you, everybody, for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the show. If you did, please give us a thumbs up. If you did not, give us a thumbs down. It's okay. I'm used to it. But either way, please subscribe and also tell your friends. It's all about grassroots community. You pass it along the word, they'll come to us, and we'll hopefully entertain them like we hopefully just entertained you.
Mhm.
So I guess that's it for match number 6 here, Music Trivia League. Johnny, any last words?
Hasta la bye-bye, Ken Zen.
Hasta la bye-bye. And I want to say so long to you. Till next time. Bye-bye.
Cheers.
guys.